Hey guys, Pample here on my Voltz game, on the creative mode again, because today I'm going to teach you about the third tier explosives. Those are the blue tier. As you can see, there are 6 of them, and this will probably be the last explosives demo that I do for you, since I'm running out of explosives, other than the tier 4 ones, which you all know about, I'm sure. So, yes, also, I'm not going to bother actually creating them in the crafting bench right now. I'm just going to show you the recipes, because some of the ingredients are radioactive, and I don't want to deal with having a bunch of swirlies in front of me while I set off explosives. So, the first off is the nuclear explosive. And this is the one I talk about with the radioactivity. It requires 8 pieces of uranium surrounded by, surrounding a thermobaric explosive. So as you can tell, it'll be quite a powerful explosive. And this uranium, just by itself, is very radioactive. You'll get radiation 4 from it. And basically, if you get radiation 4, you are dead. Just accept that fact and move on. The next one is the EMP explosive. It requires 4 redstone, 4 batteries, and a repulsive explosive. It's not that expensive in comparison to the others. And batteries are just made with tin, redstone, and some coal. Very simple to make, as I've discussed in previous episodes. Next on the list is the exothermic, the fire bomb. It requires 8 incendiary explosives and a piece of glass. So, a little bit expensive with all the materials needed to make it all, but this one's well worth it. Next, the exact opposite, the endothermic. You're going to need 4 pieces of ice, 4 pieces of snow, and an attractive explosive. So therefore, this one's probably a little harder to get the materials for, since you need the proper pickaxe and everything. But once you got that, it's a lot cheaper to make. And not equally as devastating, but, you know, still an explosive at the third tier. The anti-grav missile, 8 Eye of Enders, and a repulsive missile. So you're going to have to do a bit of killing of the Enderman to get this explosive. Speaking of Enderman, the Ender explosive. 6 End Stone, 2 Ender Pearls, and an attractive explosive. Not one of my favorite missiles, kind of a weird one, but you know, you'll see. And then there's the hypersonic explosive, just requiring 5 sonic explosives. This one's crazy. So, I think it's time to get the explosions started. So, yep, cue the music, and let's go. Alright, now you can see I've got a bunch of, like, technology crap just kind of lying around here. That's because the first one I'm going to set off is the EMP explosive. So we'll put it right here, set it off, and watch what happens to the technology. It explodes! So yes, great for sabotaging enemy bases and such. Next up, the endothermic. I'm actually just going to do this right here. Okay, well, after a couple tries, I realized that this only works when it's nighttime. Wish I knew that earlier. So let's set it to dusk. Actually, let's not take any risks here. It's midnight. Now we'll be able to watch this one work. That's how you can tell it's working. That and the next thing that does. Wait for it. Oh God. Things. Okay, that didn't do what I wanted either. Half worked. Give it some space. Hope it doesn't get interrupted anymore. There we go! Finally! Okay. Yeah, you get frostbite, which hurts. You get slowness, and yeah, everything turns to ice. That is the endothermic explosive. is the exothermic. I believe this is the opposite, in which it only works at day because of something special it does. So I'm going to fly over here. Is it slowness almost done? 15 seconds. Okay, I'm just gonna place it down here. My vision is messed up. 1, 5, 4. That's a good one. And I'm just gonna give this one some space. Not this one, space. As you can tell by the loud noise, something bad's going to happen. Or good, depending on how you see it. Let's get all these chunks to load, shall we? As you can see, this large radius of forest has become fire and lava. Also makes some netherracks. They're great if you want to farm a little bit of netherrack but don't want to go into the nether. Actually, no, that's a horrible way to farm netherrack. Good way to set things on fire, though. Alright, next up, the nuclear explosive. Thankfully in this world, I found a village. So, how about you and me go over and say goodbye to the village? Because, look, it's a tiny little pathetic village. It'll be able to defend itself against this. The good old sound of an alarm. Let's back up a bit. This one gives you plenty of time to... Mushroom cloud. And right when you thought nothing was going to happen, the village is gone. Also, all of this is a bunch of radioactive material now, so now this is just a horrible place to live. Next one, anti-grav missile. Somewhere. Oh, jeez, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's go somewhere with a variety of blocks. This one's really weird. We'll probably have to come back to it because it takes a little while. Oh dear. Whee! As you can see, everything is flying, sheep included. Oh. Yeah, it'll pull you up if you get too close to it. A little glitchy, and yes, I am lighter than on most blocks. Oh dear. Yeah, and those are going to be floating for a while. So while those head up to the sky, let's set off another explosive. Now this one is the hypersonic explosive. More powerful than the sonic explosive. And has a wider radius and sends up more blocks. It makes a mess. I should have done it there. Oh well. If you can't blow it up, just bury it alive. Now blocks for just miles around are just going to be scattered everywhere. I mean, chunks that aren't even loaded are getting affected by this explosion. Look, all the way over here on this pine tree. Look. So yeah, it's got a pretty... Oh, look, even further. I can't even see the epicenter on the map anymore. This is the furthest block. Pretty awesome. Okay, and last but not least, well, maybe the least, the end there explosive. But actually, first, let's go check on the anti-grav explosive. See if that's making progress. The blocks are going to stop eventually. There they are. Let's fly up to that. As you can see, they've stopped. They are stable. You can stand on them, mine them, whatever you want. Makes for an interesting base. Or, you know, leveling a base. Also makes for great automatically made parkour maps. Yay! Oh dear. Okay. That didn't go so well. So, oh. Looks like the anti-grav effect is still working. Get out of there. Okay, last missile, and a missile. And what it does is it pulls anything around it in, and believe it or not, it sends you to the end, and I'm stuck. So, yep, that's all the explosives available to you in Tier 3. Quite a variety of assortments and such. And yeah, thanks for watching!